Hey, y'all, gravity. Any day above ground living. For those who didn't see the first live, I hope you're having a fantastic start to your Friday. For those who saw the last live, we back. We are back. And we are going to rapid taste. Because I'm on my way to work. Get that money. And I'm being black today. I got Popeyes. I'm being black because I think we should celebrate. Black people have been vindicated again. We have been vindicated again. We told them folk ain't got nothing to do with this situation. They love to tell us that we have all these enclaves where there's no black people, and we agreed with them. There's many an enclave where there's no black people. So why, when Charlie Kirk is unceremoniously deleted, you trying to blame black people for this? We got nothing to do with this. They didn't want to hear none of it. They were talking about BLM and all that. BLM. Okay. You want to talk about BLM? Let's talk about BLM. BLM dead. Even though I just saw something where they did a conference that brought up BLM again. I don't know why. But okay. Is he just, I'm proving it. I mean, them Cajun fries. Shout out to Popeyes and Cajun fries. So for those who don't know, Tyler Robinson, 22, they're saying, they're sure this is the shooter. They had 2 bites at the apple and lost, but they're sure the 3rd time's the charm. Okay. Now, he is Caucasian. We got to get that out the way before MAGA come in and tell me I'm making it about race. MAGA, we're going to terrorize you again today because I know most of y'all don't listen to when I say things. And then conspicuously within 2 weeks, the shit that I said that y'all call me crazy for, it somehow comes out that it was correct. I'm being like them black conservatives right now. I'm eating a biscuit. MAGA. The boy donated to Trump. He is a registered Republican. What a flip from when y'all were praising Sidney Sweeney for being a registered Republican in Florida. Are y'all going to praise him for being a registered member of the Republican Party in Utah? No one cares? Bullshit. They care so much. They did a press conference. Hey fam, I was feeling adventurous today. I got the spicy tenders. Let's get it. If you saw the thumbnail, according to Piers Morgan, the boy said he did it because he don't like Charlie Kirk's views. They found a video of him standing up for transgenders. Let's get it. He said he didn't like Charlie Kirk's views. I put on X a couple days ago when the situation happened. I said, when this, it'd be funny. How did I say it? I said, if we find out that it was a Republican that did this, and I put a GIF of a nuclear explosion. Now, I might check later because I didn't get my nuclear explosion yet. I think they're trying to process this and figure out how they can blame somebody else. MAGA, come here. Let me holler at you. I told my black family, the ones that are in the room, and my wife, that the Democrats and Republicans both hate you. And they're both conspiring right now to get y'all up out the paint come 2026. Y'all didn't want to hear that. Y'all said MAGA take over. I said, okay, I'm going to leave y'all be. I hope you understand now. Both of them are making Trump look bad. Trump's envoys are making him look bad. Y'all are making him look bad. He's going to start distancing himself from y'all. It's going to be subtle. Next year is going to be diabolical. They can't blame Izzy. Izzy had nothing to do with it. That was a West Coast white boy. Can't blame Izzy. And his old man turned him in. You heard me correctly. Damn, these are some good tenders, boy. His old man turned him in. He said, you will not cast this blight upon my house. That man called faster than a black American called ice. Tyler was smiling in the mugshot. MAGA. I told y'all, this is who you radicalized. This is hilarious. And they did it on a Friday. This is going to dominate the weekend. College football stadiums right now, some of them are going to do Charlie Kirk tributes. There's probably going to be a couple of NFL teams that are going to do their own tributes. We know the Yankees did one on Wednesday and yesterday. Hey, you coons, you black conservative coons, look, I'm going to help you. Taste the biscuits. Y'all were out there y'all were biscuit diving. Trying to say, oh, ain't no room for no hate. All right, explain the white boy. The script is potent. Explain him. We told y'all they don't like you. They got y'all crying on film. And it was a 22-year-old white boy who was playing Democrat. There was literally people in this thread I saw talking about this doesn't sound like what a Republican sounds like. I'm like, what Republican you know don't defend transgender rights? Y'all are insane. That's performative. Because again, just like when I went after Matt Walsh, talking about transgenders need their guns taken. I said, why didn't you say anything to Blair White? They are a conservative and they are transgender. You guys are frauds. But this is the ideology you want to follow. You frauds. What's that you said, Jew? They say he a groper too? Were they not annoying Nick Fuentes yesterday? Black family, give yourselves a black hand of applause. A black round of applause. Because what have we been taught by our master teachers? The code is the leader. Because we know leaders can be replaced. And I have told you, If they give you your intellectual thought leaders, you better question it. They were given Nick Fuentes. And then people over there never questioned it. Now they saying he a whole incel. A MAGA incel. Who would have thought? They say he dressed up like the frog for Halloween, and there it is. Roaming the mountains of Utah in a Groiper outfit. Shout out to Cannon Hotep. This season of 2025 on TV is beautiful. The script is potent. I know, Jude. I know they're called the Groipers. I just call them frog-faced idiots. Nick Fuentes is an idiot. The man literally said in front of Candace Owens, there's never been any written language in Africa, sub-Saharan Africa, before the English got there. And I had to pull it up on them. And that's who they follow. Motherfuckers out here putting up posts talking about, oh, he got more viewers than Prime Video. First off, who the fuck is watching Prime Video? They took all the good shit off of there because all them apps from them channels took all their content off. So ain't no point watching Prime Video. But alright. I'm gonna eat some more fries. Hey, you coons, look, fries. Anyway, how y'all doing today? I always forget to ask that. So you MAGA banging on HBCUs yesterday got you what? Y'all look crazy now. Y'all look just like the extremists we know you guys are. Y'all over there calling in bomb threats. Talking about there's shooters on campus. Hey, who saw that they were running around? They tried to say somebody was running around there at the Naval Academy yesterday, busting guns. Come to find out, that person only shot one person. And who was it? It was somebody who got kicked out. We'll let you guess the race. But supposedly Charlie Kirk and the rest of them, we the violent ones. Okay. Let me guess. The per capita still swings in our favor, right? Okay. All right. This has not been a good week for the white right. They tried to blame China. They tried to blame them Jews. They tried to blame the left, Democrats. All them congressmen all look dumb right now that said it was the left. Now, we will put out our obligatory call. I say this at least every live stream. Can we, next year, November 3rd, 2026, as a nation of people, because we outnumber these politicians, can we please vote all of them out? Please. All 435 of them. Can we vote them out? There's no reason why we should be giving them 9 figures a year for their salaries and they don't know nothing. I think that would be nice. That's just me. Now, Loco, I don't know if you mean I should rest in peace. I mean, I'm still alive. I'm just saying. I'm actually in great health. My last time I went to the doctor, they said my blood was immaculate. And I have an immunodisease. I'm immunodeficient. That's because I take care of myself. Except today, because I'm eating chicken tenders and fries from Popeyes. And one of them strawberry lemonades. Because I'm happy. I'm happy because they found out who did this. And I'm happy they found out who did it. So now we can have a conversation about real crime in this country. But I'm also saddened that they found out who did this, because now they're going to push the crime bill. And they're not going to make it for the reason that it should be. They're still going to blame Chicago. They're saying that Trump is going to Memphis next. So he's still trying to make it about us. And we're not doing nothing. Yes, Popeyes was close. I didn't feel like going to KFC. Which is probably what they gave Tyler when they arrested him. They probably stopped off at KFC. Probably got him one of them mash bowls. Probably got him. He looked crazy, so he probably eat a 5-piece by himself. And he looked like the type to eat mashed potatoes with no gravy. Nasty work. That's that Rob. I don't know if you was here yesterday when I was going in on MAGA. The fact that you wrote that tells me you've been paying attention. They don't love that man. They was quick to replace him. Alex Jones came outside. Myron, after crying, came outside saying he gonna do it. Ben Shapiro came outside saying he gonna do it. They just moved in. That was not a friend. Charlie Kirk to MAGA and the loudmouth right was a hindrance. It was an obstacle. Let me ask you this. This is going to be a telltale sign of who really loves that man. I want to see all them assholes who claim they love that man. I want to see him at the funeral. That's going to tell me everything I need to know. I don't want to see none of their channels live over there talking about something. You watching it. I want you in the fucking building. I want you there with the Charlie Kirk program. And I want you there reading it. And I want you to feel that man. Pause. Before y'all get pissed off because allegedly somebody put it up on eBay and probably got a couple thousand off of it. That's what I want to see. Candace Owens, bring the 4 kids, George, and his side piece, the nanny, and go see that man. We know he wanted to smash you and you rebuffed him. But go there and pay your condolences. Lauren Chen, you lying motherfucker, you. You want to be outside now? Go to the funeral. Don't wear nothing Russian made. Benny Johnson, you asshole. Go. I want you up front. Since you wanted to agree with that man, I want you up front. Ben, I know that's going to be a Christian funeral and you're Jewish. And you know they're going to be yelling out how Jesus, how Charlie's covered in the blood of Jesus. You're going to be sitting there uncomfortable. I want your dumb ass up front. I know this. But take off the white gloves and stop serving the mint julep. And I want y'all there. I want all that. Oh no, they can't afford that potato salad. Hell no. Save that for that nasty ass repast. Benny Johnson living in Tampa, he gonna bring nothing but soggy ass seafood. You know that's a long ass flight from Tampa to Phoenix. Yes, Weldon Johnson. They caught the shooter, a 22-year-old white Utahian. I think that's what they call him. Utahian. He was MAGA. He was a whole Republican. He donated money to Trump's 2024 election bid. And his old man turned him in. And you know them vultures right now are calling up the jail right now to see if they can get the first interview. They try to interview the daddy right now. Hey, MAGA, wait a minute. The daddy snitched. Since y'all love black people so much, we say snitches get stitches. Are y'all going to give the father stitches for turning in his son? Come on now, y'all over there doxing fucking people who said they ain't like Charlie Kirk. F that man. What happened to free speech? You got your politicians over there talking about if you made an inflammatory post about Charlie Kirk and you try to come in this country on vacation, we're gonna deny your visa. Oh no, but y'all don't give a fuck about that tourism money, huh? Oh, okay. Christmas is going to be fun this year. Them folk finna go. Oh, we can't go to Soho and shop. Cool. We going to Dubai. Oh, you won't let us go to shop on the Magnificent Mile in Chicago? Cool. We gonna go to London. You want to play with that? Cool. You won't let us into LA? We'll go to Tokyo. And you know they go hard over there in Tokyo for that KFC, boy. We need some more of this Popeyes. Damn, Miss Lisa, who you calling idiot? Wait a minute. Sharon Andrew, what don't we know? Wait a minute. Sharon Andrew, hold it. Now, see, Sharon Andrew, we're going to give you a little unwritten rule here. Miss Lisa is one of our vanguards. She's been around the block. She does a lot of great content. She brings a lot of news. What you're not finna do, don't block her. Put her back, DSB. Don't block her. What you're not going to do is insult one of the vanguards or anybody in this room. Your man, Charlie Kirk, said we should have civil disagreements. Put the chick back. Madam, Sharon, they literally just did a press conference about it. So go blame them. Tell me how they're lying. I saw it on ABC. So go ahead and say the mainstream media lying again. Trump said they got the man on Fox this morning. And when you get back in here, DSB, did you unhide her? Very good, thank you. I want you to apologize to Miss Lisa. Because I was uncalled for. Nobody got insulted in here in 22 minutes. That can always change. Or we're actually being respectful because I'm eating these Popeyes chicken tenders and I don't want to choke while I'm driving. Pause. That's what I'm saying. FBI was feckless and we're giving him all that tax money. His daddy turned him in. He put his arm around his son and said, listen, why you do that? The son gonna say why. He's like, okay, I can understand that. But listen, son, you did something wrong. You're not finna get no pussy for the rest of your life. You're just gonna have to go ahead and take that L. So I'm finna call these cops. We finna turn you in. We gonna get you all the help that we can realistically give you. We're gonna get you a good lawyer. I mean, we live in Utah, so that's death penalty. You're gonna get first and second degree. But we're gonna try our damnedest. Maybe we could get visitation. Maybe we could do that. Maybe we could get you some conjugals with some of the MAGA chicks. Maybe we can. And MAGA, I'm just gonna say this too. Now, real talk. This should tell you that Kash Patel don't like you. Because y'all had the surveillance footage and everything, and not near person saying, who is this motherfucker? Y'all should have had Black Twitter on your side. Black Twitter would have found that white boy within 10 minutes of that post with that picture up. Oh, listen, J-Dub, yes. The father got 100K off his kid. I told you they don't like their progeny. I told y'all that. What? Can we now? Okay, we're about to hit the 25-minute mark, family. Who's ready to have some fun? Can we have fun about that? Let's start talking about that white on white crime. Oh shit, this white man looked like Daniel Penny without a beard. But there's that. Father did what? Father turned the shooter in. Shout out to the father. Hey, maybe MAGA got a point. That's why you should have fathers in the home. Because your dumb ass do something wrong and your father gonna turn you in. All right, MAGA. Kirk fatigue. Hey, Alan Bayless. I'm glad you're here. Good afternoon, sir. You're right. We are fatigued over Charlie Kirk. And I guarantee you, this is going to be the last live where he's the subject of it. I can promise you that. Because I'm about to go after Alex Jones tomorrow. That live I was going to do about the script being potent in terms of Charlie Kirk, I'm canceling it. I don't need to say nothing else. All we got to do now is wait for the arraignment, see how much bond he going to get, because they're going to let him out. I want to see if MAGA really about that life and see if somebody going to avenge Charlie Kirk. That's what I want to see. But if not, we can, like y'all folk are waiting for that Carmelo Anthony trial to start, we going to be waiting for that Tyler Robinson trial to start. I want to hear everything. Damn, these Cajun fries are good even when they're half cold. Yes, Anthony, they apprehended the suspect, a 22-year-old Utahan, he said he took Charlie Kirk out because he did not like his views and thought he was a fascist. Boy, he about to be a hero to the left, boy. The radical left. Because most of the left were not cool with Charlie Kirk getting hit. And no, that did not include black people. Black people are conservative. That's what I was told, and that's what I've learned. So, by logic, conservatives were celebrating Charlie Kirk unceremoniously losing his life. Conservatives, I need y'all to clean that up. Why do you think he's a Republican? Jason Brady. Because we did the research before we went live. He donated to Donald Trump's 2024 campaign. He's a registered Republican in Utah. Oops. That's how we know. If you don't believe me, you can go search it out for yourself. And then after you do that, conspicuously, I want you to also go look how MAGA is hella quiet. He was a Trump supporter, by the way. They're very quiet because they can't spin it. Because remember, they were trying to say it was the left that did it. Oh no. He was, what they call them, he was a rhino. Yeah, right. He was a liberal Republican. Like Abraham Lincoln, allegedly. You know, he was a racist too, but, you know, there's a thing called a liberal Republican. Like Blair White. What the world need now. Shout out to D-Block and these chicken tenders from Popeye. False information? Good. Then you can sue the FCC for letting Trump and them go outside and say that that was the shooter. I want you, Joe Blow, to go outside and go sue Trump and Fox and Friends for putting out false information. Then what I want you to do is go to ABC, who carried the press conference, and CBS and NBC and their cable affiliates, and sue them for putting out false information. Then sue the FBI for putting out false information. Get Hegseth, get Patel, get Dan Bongino. He really want to go back to Rumble. He just needs an excuse. I want you to do that for me. Show me your armor. Then I want you to sue Elon for allowing false information permeate on his app. I want all that. And when you do that, correct, Kevin Casey wasn't shot in Chicago or Baltimore. He was shot in Utah. We need to send the National Guard to Salt Lake City and Provo. That's what we need to do. Those nice little white enclaves where there's no alcohol on the premises. That boy can't even use that as an excuse. I was drunk when I did it. They don't allow it. Send the troops to Utah. I think the National Guard needs to be mobilized in Utah. Utah is out of control. Them folks allow their college students to have guns on campus. They are out of control. It is a powder keg out there. The white on white crime in Utah is fixing to skyrocket. We need to talk about this white on white crime. Y'all Tupperware parties have cocaine in the container. We need to talk about this white on white crime. We need to talk about it. Who said that? I'm not a dentist. He's a registered Republican in Utah. They already put out the information. Next question, please. You're right, Jason Brady. Tyler Robinson is a clown because there was no point in shooting that man because you didn't like his opinions. I hate Charlie Kirk with a passion. And I never once called for that man to be deleted over what he said. I wanted him out of the paint on November 3rd. So his voice would be irrelevant. 83 Delgado. I understand that you're an illegal immigrant and you found your way in here as you duck ICE. Can you rewrite that sentence, please? Thank you so much. Hey, Kevin Kevs. He was talking about Big Lots. Shout out to Big Lots. I think they're going out of business. Y'all better get over there quick. What do you mean he wasn't? Now he wasn't a Republican, yet they put out the information that he was a Republican. Okay. All right. Okay. I mean, y'all coping. Damn, these are some good fries, boy. I'm Joe Blow. I don't care if you donated $1 to Kamala. You wasted $1. Hey, MAGA. Now, the people that are MAGA in the room, Joe Blow said he gave Kamala Harris $1. How do you all accept that? I'm just asking a question for the MAGAs in here. You have an open MAGA who told you he's such of a traitor, he gave money to the enemy. But I'm sure y'all cool with that because you think it's a joke. That man probably gave $200 to Joe Biden in 2020. No, Arian, this is called I can go wherever I want. You live on top of a propane tank somewhere in Siberia. It's okay, sir. Once Trump gets all these illegals out, including them Nigerians, I'm sure you being white and claiming that your cousin is Zangief and you're a Putin hater, I'm sure they'll let you in. You just keep at it there, homeboy. And by the way, it's not Das Vidania. It's goodbye. Just in case customs pulls you out of the line and start asking you questions. They already wary of you with the thick accent. You gotta say, how do you tell somebody in America you're leaving? You gotta say goodbye. Yes, GFCG. That's wonderful. Look, fam, we've got somebody who stays current on the news. Kamala lost, yes. And we celebrated her losing. Next question. MAGA, you can't escape the fact that your man was MAGA. You can't do it. You can't do it. We cannot escape the fact that man is a Trump supporter. You can't escape it. Just take it. It's okay. He's a registered independent. Right. So somebody's lying. Great. Wasn't me. I'm just reporting the news. Now, explain to me why he would give money to Trump, right? But then go shoot Charlie Kirk, who was also a Republican, because he didn't like his views. Explain that to me. Sounds like y'all got a problem over there. A Trump supporter killed a Trump shield. But okay. Now they're going to lie and say he was a registered independent. Okay. An undercover Democrat. Damn. Black family. I want everybody to give GFGC a round of applause. What did I tell y'all months ago? MAGA don't vet nobody. How do y'all let undercover Democrats get in? Did the blue hair not tip you off? Tyler Robinson looked like Harry Sisson. That didn't tip you off. Say less. Oh my Lord. The 13 tattoos and 12 of them are about trans rights and peace symbols. That didn't tip y'all off. What's the size? The 3x5 wallet of Kamala Harris eating collard greens in his wallet when he was taking out his money to donate. That didn't tip y'all off. Oh, okay. When somebody in MAGA asked him, hey, who's your favorite commentator? And they said, oh, you know what? I kind of like Amazing Lucas. That didn't tip you off. Okay. All right, we got it. We got it. The cope is real. Those are some good tenders, by the way. Hey, Daniel, listen, I understand you want to show everybody you can write good sentences. Maybe you should go look at the thumbnail. Why would, if he doesn't like Trump, right? He doesn't like Charlie Kirk. Why would that man give him $224? Why would he do that? If I don't like somebody, they not getting my money. I'm just saying. But I get it. Y'all motherfuckers hate yourself so much you give money to your open enemy. I mean, look, everybody need help, I guess. Now he wasn't a Republican. Look at him. Look at it. Look at the distance they try to pull. I'm a king in my house. You a king in the park. Waiting for everybody to leave, all them subjects to leave so you can get back on the bench. But you got to keep one eye open for them park police. It's okay, though. We're all kings in our own kingdom. They more pissed at me for saying that he was a Republican. They not mad at the daddy for turning him in. They not mad at him for taking out one of their voices. They more mad at me. I ain't see one post from none of y'all mad that said that dude Tyler Robinson need to burn in hell. Y'all more mad at me for talking. I told y'all, family, they never loved Charlie Kirk. Oh, great. He was a trans activist, and you think there aren't Republicans that are trans activists? Oh my Lord, here we go. Here we go. Get some. Oh, man. Yes, Blue Baron, and he should be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. What else you got for me? Keep going. Oh, I get it. You think because I'm black, I was supposed to celebrate what DeCarlo Brown did. I don't celebrate that. Next question, please. Give me something else. Show me your armor. It took somebody that just walked in and heard what I said about Tyler Robinson to say he was evil. I don't hear no condemnation, though. Where's the condemnation? Now look at Blue Collar Boy. See, I told you now. Y'all understand why the 24% reading literacy level is where it's at in this country. Look at that. He can't do simple English. He can't do advanced English. He can't even do simple Ebonics. That's not how you spell education. Damn, what were you doing in school, sir? Were you just hanging around in the lunchroom all 6 periods? Before you went back to your class with your helmet on? Is that what you did? I understand school pizza is good, but it ain't that good to be eating it every day for 6 straight periods. That's crazy. Oh, boy. Watch. Hey, fam, the independent's about to become the new left. I'm imitation your lack of language. He's proving my point. Of imitation. Are you imitation crab? Oh, boy. I'm laughing because I find this funny that for 3 days they tried to say it was the left that did it. It was this person did it. It was this country that did it. All the time it was one of y'all's progeny. That's why I'm laughing. Can we now talk about white on white crime? Wrong, John. And you might be the first person blocked today. And this is actually a record because I haven't blocked anybody yet. Did I, fam? And those who have been here, did I say was I laughing at Charlie Kirk's death? No, I wasn't. I was laughing at the fact that it was a white kid who took him out. Since everybody wanted to blame everybody else before they even knew what happened. No clues, no suspects, no nothing. They just started blaming the left. They just started blaming black people. They just started blaming extremists. They started blaming China. Then we come out. Trump comes outside at 7:30 in the morning, says it. They do a press conference at 9 o'clock in the morning, 10 o'clock in the morning. And here we are. They got a whole mugshot. The boy smiling in the mugshot. He was proud of what he did. But y'all mad at me. I'm laughing at the fact that y'all don't love that man. I'm not talking about Tyler. I'm talking about Mr. Charles Kirk. Y'all don't love him. JT, we watch everything. We want to hear every perspective. And by the way, where we saw that wasn't Fox News. I saw that on ABC. Oh, Max. Oh, what's wrong? Hey, listen, Africa about to take over thanks to BRICS. You might be going to Africa soon. You can't breath? You can't breath. Oh, Lord. Fam, the school system, boy. They can't breath. Wow. Wow. What do you mean? Blue Collar Boy proud at 22? Hey, listen, they asked him to take the mugshot. He smiled. Y'all got to talk to him. Damn, fam, Daniel is really crashing out. Look, he said, why language you talking? Oh, Lord. Daniel, if you try to troll, you're doing very bad at it. Now tell us how language you troll, you talking. Give me that one. Give me the who. But here's the one. Here's the one that's gonna make everybody give you a clap. Tell me about the where. The proof is online. The proof is online. But okay. And to the XP, they don't care about them kids. They never did. They put up the mugshot of the white boy that did it and kept it moving. Charlie Kirk was more important as a symbol than a human. They put the man in a casket already. How you get a casket that quick? Nobody want to ask them type of questions. Only me. He passed away Wednesday afternoon. Thursday afternoon, they already had him in a coffin, sending him home. How fast we do that at? Why isn't there a black Shakespeare? A black Shakespeare? Yeah, what? Yeah, it's called Raphael de la Ghetto. The fuck is you talking about? He learned that Shakespeare sat at his feet. You better look up Raphael de la Ghetto. Come on now. And then his descendant took over. He's called Tupac. Now, Dan, you don't tell that lie. If you about to tell me Eminem's the best rapper ever, boy, Tech Nine would smash him. Which is who he bit his style from, but you know, you got it. Well, unlike you, Sharon, I have a job. I have to stand on my feet for my job. You have to be on your back. Like most MAGA. Have we seen what Ashley Sinclair and how she gets down? Emily Saves America. I'm going to be quiet. MAGA should not talk about nobody having jobs. You motherfuckers have been sitting there for almost a decade funding losers just because they have a podcast mic. Y'all can kiss my ass. Do you know the untold millions you gave them folk, what y'all could have done with that? The untold millions. Y'all could have probably had your own network that y'all would have been running, the MAGA News Network, MNN. And y'all could have been funding your own. You could have had government money funding you. You could have had righteous sponsors. You could have had your own social media app connected to it. But no, you wanted to infiltrate the Republicans. You wanted to go infiltrate all these social media apps like X. Because you were too dumb to go start your own. That's crazy. And again, y'all don't love MAGA. You just want to be part of something. Why y'all not on True Social like that? True Social should be at least top 3 apps. All they got over there is crypto and gold scams. And whenever Trump posts something. Nasty work. Oh, Daniel, I don't like you when you start writing correct sentences, so we're going to get ready. I like it when you were showing everyone how idiot you were. Eventually, you have to let go of the comic relief. They have to grow up. So we're going to let you grow up, sir. Thank you so much. Right. They said Bella Chow on the cases. It had trans stuff on it. I'm like, come on, dude. And as soon as MAGA saw trans ideology on it, they were like, oh, yeah, it had to be a trans person. Okay. In Utah. All right. News to us. My stolen gun. Oh, boy. Mm-mm-mm. What's wrong with holding a gun sideways? I'm curious. Did y'all not play San Andreas? Y'all was loving that shit. Mm. And y'all hate sideways gunplay so much, but y'all's white actors are now doing their gun sideways. Did y'all not watch Wanted? I caught Elliot Stabler on Law and Order, Organized Crime with his gun sideways. As much as y'all keep saying they hate black culture, y'all always take a little bit out of it and integrate it. Mm. It's okay though. We got you. What pain? Hey, John Kalen, what pain? I'm laughing and I've been laughing. When are we going to talk about this white crime? Charlie Kirk lost his life in a predominantly white area. When are we going to talk about this? Sir, I haven't shed one tear for that man. Listen, I know you're still hurting. I get it. Listen, I got these fast food. Which fast food napkin you want? These motherfuckers at Popeyes didn't even give me no napkins. I think these are from Chick-fil-A. You want some of these, asshole? I know you've been crying for 48 hours straight. Good kid. No. I don't feel like answering nobody's question. Now shut the fuck up. Go play in traffic with your back turned. Thank you so much. Charlie, who is Charlie Kurt? I don't know who that is. He ain't helped no black community. He even put them black coons on. The fuck is you talking about? Oh, you people. Y'all motherfuckers are hilarious. Y'all really think he helped the black community? Okay, let's play that game. I'm gonna help y'all. For those who think he helped the black community, right? Let me ask you a question. How come he didn't do none of them debates in the black community? Oops. Huh? Explain that to me. What do you mean, you people? Yes, you white people. Yes, you white people. Why did y'all not say, hey, Charlie, go to Chicago, go to Lincoln Park, right there on the south side, or Grant Park, and go have your debates over there? Why he ain't do that? Why ain't he bring his bitch ass over here to Atlanta? There's plenty of black people here that need help in Atlanta. Why he ain't come to Atlanta? Fine, that's too far. You're right, that's too far. He could have went over to LA. He could have went to Compton. He could have helped out Compton. See, unlike y'all, we not looking for handouts. Y'all on the welfare, not us. We good. We fail, we fail. We learn from it, we pick back up. Y'all are loving on an elitist. You're telling us everything we need to know. Let me ask you a question then, MAGA, since you're telling me Charlie Kirk helps the black community. He's, let's just say he has black friends, right? He got like 4 or 5. That's the minimum. How come he fell out with Candace Owens? Hmm? Come on, let's talk. No, reparations is not a handout. And that's why I know you're dumb. But okay. Y'all are right now literally begging Trump to give you money back. But okay. Why do you fall out with old Candace? Since he loves to help. And I saw that too. I saw that too, SD Johnson. The boy can write. Sharon, I talk to the Most High every night. And I've listened to Charlie. I've done programs on Charlie. And I've debunked what he said. See, y'all like it when Charlie picks on people that can't fight back. Until he went to Oxford. I especially noticed how when he went to Oxford, y'all were real hyped over something he said, and then all of a sudden the other videos started coming out from those debates, and he was getting cooked. I didn't see y'all posting those up. Especially the one where he got cooked, and then he tried to change the subject. Oh, I know. You saw him on the Jubilee surrounded, and he was talking about black crime and how black people were better off in slavery, but you didn't play the rest of it when he was getting cooked. And those were grown ass people. Imagine that. But that's okay. Madam, Sharon, I'm on the right side of history. You know why? Because the Most High watches me every day say what I'm saying, and he hasn't told me, hey, you know what? You kind of should ease back a little bit. I don't feel bad about what I'm saying. I ain't reading no script like Charlie Kirk did. Think about it like this, Sharon, since you want to play right side of history. How come they're trying to manufacture Charlie Kirk bigger than what he is? Why doesn't his legacy stand on its own? Now, I'm sure you're going to tell me at least he has one. Well, guess what? You guys are perverting it right now. See, us black folks, we don't mind somebody being racist. We figure as much. When you're overt with it and then you act smug about it, yeah, we're going to go after you. Charlie Kirk was not opening himself to changing unless it was about Israel. But that's okay. I know his legacy doesn't stand on its own. I know. They're manufacturing it. It's okay. We get it. No, y'all are wrong, Jay. A legacy is supposed to stand on its own. A true legacy is when people can overwhelmingly talk positive about it. If they're overwhelmingly talking evil on it and there's negativity behind it, it's not much of a legacy. If y'all claim he did all this positive stuff, show us where it is. Debates with college students don't count. Him reading the slave manual does not count. Where is his benevolence? Where is his philanthropy? Where is it? Y'all want to run around and tell me that he was sitting up here inspiring a whole generation. Guess what? Cult leaders do the same thing. Tell me his legacy. Go ahead. Yeah, except Martin Luther King has a place in history. Oops. You go to any country on earth, they'll know who Martin Luther King is. I guarantee if I go to any country right now, they're not going to know who Charlie Kirk is. Oops. Who's they and to the XP who? White people? I told y'all, I already have the evidence y'all don't like. Y'all never liked that man. Never. Y'all tolerated him because he says shit about black people. It's okay. I understand y'all don't hear what I'm saying. I let history bear me out. This time next year, y'all ain't gonna be talking about Charlie Kirk. Bank on that. Okay, Sharon, let me help you on how world history is. When somebody important dies, yes, people around the world are going to say something. And this is where I know you didn't listen. They're not going to know who he is. Go ask them. After they say what they say, go ask them in 90 days who he was. Bet you they won't remember. Mm, mm. And thank you for sharing, Sharon, that what I said yesterday still rings true. He was better to y'all as a symbol than a living human being. Damn shame. Let me ask you something, Sharon. How much money you give to his family? They lost they lost their main source of income. How much money you give the family? Go ahead. He actually did. He literally pre-shade 2 days before he died. But you got it. You got it. I know he did it under cover of stats. I get it. See? Mm. Oh, the government worked y'all so good, boy. Y'all believe anything they tell you. Mm. But y'all got it. Benji, first off, most black men don't abandon their children. But again, yeah, I know. Well, you know what? There was gonna be something fucked up there, but I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna let somebody else say it. Y'all lucky I have empathy. I'd really make this chat go on fire if I really said what I wanted to say. But I'm gonna let it live. Because you motherfuckers love coming outside preaching, hey, it's fuck around and find out. Your words, you may get punched in the mouth. Okay, Charlie Kirk got punched in the mouth. Now y'all don't like the consequences. Okay. That's my point, Sharon. You didn't care about that man. You gave that man views. You gave that man attention. I asked you how much money you gave his family, and you say you ain't got, it has nothing to do with money. Thank you for proving my point. You never cared about that man. Thank you. Erica and them two kids could use some groceries. You fuckers didn't even do a fund to get them groceries for the next 5 years. He got a whole young kid. That kid gonna need baby food. That kid gonna need some clothes. They gotta start thinking about daycare and shit. And not now one of y'all came outside and said, here's a fund for Charlie Kirk. Anybody want to give something, put it out there. Not even Turning Point USA did that. Fuck out of here. But y'all want to laugh at black folks when somebody dies and we put up a GoFundMe. Y'all want to criticize us for that. Y'all can kiss my ass. Y'all don't love your people. Where were y'all when that video was circulating around? Why did you have to wait for a congresswoman to say something? Why didn't y'all call up Elon since y'all want to go tweet Elon on fucking day? Why didn't you tell him to take it down? And again, prove my point again, he don't love you. He's still letting that video circulate. The only win y'all got was off of TikTok. But y'all love that man. Elon's supposed to be y'all boy, and he's still letting that shit ride. Okay. Mm. As much as I dislike Charlie Kirk, anybody will tell you who saw me on Wednesday, I did not dance on that man's grave. I'm gonna say it for a fifth time. Since black people love to repeat themselves, y'all don't love Charlie Kirk. There should have been mass reporting of everybody putting up them videos. But I know why y'all didn't do it, because some of your MAGA people were playing the video. And you got some dumbass in here saying that we happy what Tyler did. Boy, I tell you, boy. Mm, mm. Unalienable the next person. My Lord. Oh my God. Daniel must have switched accounts. Unalienable the next person. What is 25% of the country cannot read or write? Oh my Lord. I'm sorry. 25% of the country can read and write. My God. Alienable, unalienable. Well, Sharon, let me help you. Unlike what Tyler did, I actually have morality. I don't go in unalienable nobody. I actually know right from wrong. I don't get mad at somebody's opinion enough to go out there and go get a gun and shoot them. I'm not fresh and fit. But again, I ask you, Sharon, since you don't want to answer my question, I ask it again. What have you done for Charlie Kirk's family monetarily? Monetarily, what have you done? Jay, who donated to Democrats? Huh? I've donated to one politician my entire life, and that was Marcel Dixon, who was running as a Republican in South Carolina. So I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure you donated to Kamala Harris, and that's fine. I could care less. If you felt she gave you the best offer and you wanted to support, do your thing. I'm not mad at you. Charlie Kirk was not a political activist. Oh my Lord, here we go. Now y'all trying to compare. Hold up, you trying to compare MLK to a man who literally said that. Oh no. Tell me where MLK would have said, or in any of his speeches, where he said that he needed to kill people to keep 2A on the books. Tell me where he said that at. I just want to know, since y'all want to compare him to him. You motherfuckers are crazy. Charlie Kirk was in favor of having the military on the ground in your cities. Tell me, as an American citizen, how comfortable you would be to see the American military on your streets and we were never bombed. That man said he would love to see an armed service member in front of schools. Are you serious right now? That's the shit you would see overseas. The fuck? I tell you, they never loved that man. They loved what he was saying. No Christian talks like that. What devout member of the Bible and the faith of Christianity would want to see the state in front of where they're supposed to worship or get educated? What the boy? You fake Christians, boy. I don't know. I don't know. Here we go. Oh, see, there we go. J Soul. So, what happens to the independent farmer that can't afford those machines? Huh? Like the black family out in Colorado who was getting their land constantly attacked. Huh? What about the small farmers around the country that are just trying to make a little living and keep this country going? And your president decided to take down all of U.S. aid, which benefited them the most because he saw some quote unquote woke bullshit in there. Huh? Explain that. Charlie Kirk was an influencer vlogs. And before y'all tell me that he wasn't an influencer, how come every article on that man called him an influencer? He was an influencer. He didn't shape no policy. How the hell y'all gonna call him a political activist? At least MLK shaped policy. He helped shape that civil rights bill. Maybe if he was, maybe if he didn't get hit and he ran and won Arizona, maybe then we could say he was a political activist because he would have been able to shape policy. The fuck, fam! I'm telling y'all right now, y'all need to be applauding my growth. Because if this happened a year ago, I'd have been flaming this man based on what Rob just said and that other person said. I'd have been so disrespectful. Um, Jeffrey, who can't spell his name correctly, there you go. Vlogs with Cammy he was literally an influencer. I think y'all don't know what an influencer is. An influencer tells you what to think and what to do because you see their follower count or their subscriber count and you think that whatever they're saying is supposed to be the prevailing thought. They literally call him a MAGA influencer. But I get it. You probably don't do content like that, so you don't see it. There's a difference between a influencer and a content creator. I did a whole stream on that, just so people would understand the difference. Remember, these are the same people who thought the left did it, but that's okay. If you don't think he was an influencer, that's fine. I'm going with the prevailing thought, and I do content. He was an influencer. He created no content. He did live streams all day and then went and traveled on private plane to go talk to college students. He's an influencer. The entire administration right now is a bunch of DI hires and influencers. Your dumbass press corps has a seat called the influencer chair. Mm, it's okay. The only person in that cabinet that's qualified for their job is the Secretary of Labor. Y'all were cheering Pam Bondi for being AG and y'all hate her now. Red flag Bondi. Mm. Dan Bongino was literally doing a podcast when they called him. Linda McMahon, how she go from running, where did she run? The Small Business Administration. Okay, we could see that because you was the CEO of a global company. We see that. How the fuck you get Secretary of Education? Oh my God. Pete Hegseth was a foot soldier turned weekend reporter. He gets to be Secretary of Defense. A foot soldier. He wasn't no lieutenant, no corporal, no major, nothing. He was a fucking foot soldier. He didn't lead no people. He gets to be Secretary of Defense because he's a Trump shill. Come on now. Y'all said Cash is going to clean up the FBI, and y'all hate that man now. Mm. Where is Tulsi Gabbard? Where is she? She's supposed to be Director of National Intelligence. Where is she? Even with a Trump cosign, she disappeared. She's probably back in Hawaii chilling. Oh man. I don't understand this. They don't want to save the country, they just want to be celebrities. Your favorite bag of influencer has a Hollywood agent. That's insane. Oh, you don't believe me? I did a whole video showing that Terrence K. Williams has a Hollywood agent. He's just waiting for Trump to get out of office. He's running right over to California. Mm. I never said I was an influencer. I said I was a content creator. See what I'm talking about? You don't even listen. You don't even listen. Matt, vlogs with Cammy. Turning Point USA is not nonprofit. Oops. Jesus Christ. Hey, fam. This is what I mean when I'm talking, fam. They don't even know who they follow. Fox News outed them low key when he died on Wednesday. They outed him. Oh my Lord. You think Turning Point is nonprofit? I guess you don't know the scam of nonprofit in this country. Oh, okay. Tell me the nonprofit that made $81 million last year. Kind of defeats the purpose of nonprofit, huh? And that wasn't all donations. Oops. But okay. They're nonprofit. You think Charlie Kirk will run around here broke? The man lived in a gated community outside of Phoenix. Must be nice. Man had 3 cars. Must be nice. Private plane. Must be nice. But he's nonprofit. It's okay. It's okay. Yep. Matt Gaetz was the first one. Hey, you know what? Based on what Pam Bondi doing, Matt Gaetz would have looked like that would have looked like the pick of the year. Jesus. Oh my God. Madam, or sir, we already did the research on Turning Point USA. We already did it. I did that years ago. Yes, they consider themselves not. Guess what? Okay, let's play that game. Your church is considered a nonprofit organization, and they make hella money. Next. I don't think you know what nonprofit means. Oh boy. Fine, you don't believe me. You can go look at my Wednesday live. It was in the I believe it was the second, third part when they were talking about Charlie Kirk and he started talking about Turning Point USA. It might have been right after he died. They sat there and pocket watched that man. They said he made their institution made $81 million last year. Why would you bring that up after he died? Or he's in the hospital trying to fight for his life. Why would you mention that? They're trying to get Turning Point USA sold now. The other co-founder, if he's still there, he's now the majority owner. He's probably gonna want to sell it to somebody. Damn. Y'all don't even peep the game. But that's okay. But that's okay. I'm not y'all. I don't surface level think. I go beyond what I hear. You got mega churches right here in Atlanta making millions of dollars, but they have nonprofit status, tax exempt status. Come on now. They do that to avoid paying full tax. That's why they do it. And to attract investors. I ain't mad at it, but let's tell the truth. Y'all call him a political activist. And look, like a broad, they gonna tell you they leaving. Oh my God. Let me help you vlogs with Cammy since your dumb ass left and your back is turned. You do know a lot of those websites that you're looking up use AI, right? Mm. It's insane, boy. Told you AI is dangerous. And guess what, Cammy? Those same articles that you looked up also said that he was a conservative commentator. Now, which one is it? Oops. You just proved my point again. They don't know what that man was. He a symbol now. Charlie Kirk was following the script until he started researching finally and realized, you know what? Israel might not be as benevolent as I was thought to believe. And here we are. He starts questioning some stuff, which he should have been doing years ago, but he wanted to be controversial and provocative because he wanted to appeal to lesser smooth brains than himself. Damn. Charlie Kirk only read Thomas Sowell SD so he could find out another talking point to get black people with. And again, even them folk ain't bringing up Thomas Sowell no more. See what the power of research does? When you start looking things up and then start debunking things, people's stuff doesn't hold up. A political activist nowadays is just an influencer that has a bullhorn. Oh Lord, y'all don't want to hear me. If we're gonna go down that road, then that Feeney X Coon is just as much as a political activist as Charlie Kirk. They're both on the same level. They both go outside. Well, Charlie went outside. She was outside. Can I put Hawk Newsom, and I don't like him, but can I put him on the same level as Charlie Kirk? Y'all wouldn't go for that. But I appreciated you, Charlie Kirk fans, for letting me know that you really don't care about that man or his family. You only care about what he symbolized. All your pent up hatred for Barack Obama, disseminated amongst black people. Thank you. Mm-mm-mm. Time is 1:30. All right, y'all. I'm going to work. This was fun. Sometimes fun. So hopefully you learned something. If you did, I done my job. If not, I'll try to be better next time. I might see you tomorrow morning. We talk about Alex Jones. If not, I will see you Tuesday for talks. Might talk about him then. I ain't sure. I know everybody this weekend is gonna be talking about Charlie Kirk that does their weekend live streams. I'm sure. Praise be to them. We gonna have our fun and we gonna enjoy life. Because if anything showed us this week, life is precious. Anything can happen. Anyway, y'all take care, stay safe, and you know what to do when the agents of chaos come to mess up your existence.